Today we're here with Oliver, and this is his roadmap to success. Hi, Oliver. He says, "Oh, he doesn't love being held." Here. So I'll give him a bully stick instead on the floor. Good boy. All right, so when I first got here, Oliver was really excitable, and he had a harness on, and that was one of the primary things that we worked on today, is how to help his new guardians take care of him and set him up for success. So whenever you guys are thinking about, like, okay, we don't want this type of behavior from Oliver, whatever that behavior is, something that's undesirable or that you don't think is working for you and your family, think about specifically, what do you want? Be very clear in your mind of like how you want that to go, and then how you can motivate him. Remember that all animals, including dogs, are always, to do any kind of behavior consistently, they have to be motivated. So you want to make sure that you're using food rewards, and you're going to have to change the value of that over time. Like, so if they're, or not over time, but over different experiences. So if he's outside, you have to up your ante, have a higher treat value than when you're indoors and things are nice and calm. So just remember to change the level, the value of the food from, like, say maybe like some dog kibble inside to having possibly like the high value turkey trainer treats, or a meat product, something like that with your outdoors, something that's really exciting to him. You want to be more fun and exciting than anything else in his environment. Okay, so one of the primary concerns for today was his resource guarding. So I want to just refer you back to the video above, but remind you to be practicing for the next 2 weeks, always using some treats, and have everybody in the family work on this at least once a day with him for 2 weeks, and just exchange treats for the for high value bone, toy, anything that you know he values, even if it's the cardboard box and that he's playing with. Make sure that you give him a treat when you take it away, and then give it back to him, okay? And then also practice the leave it, take it, and drop it that we went over today as well. These will all help reinforce for him how to drop things, give things to you, and most of the time you want this to be such a positive experience that not only does he have this high value item like a bone, and now you're giving him an extra treat, but he gets the bone back. So you want this to be such a positive experience that if he does get something that he shouldn't have, you can take it away, and that's okay. You want it to outweigh the time, you want it to outweigh the amount of times that you take something away to be very minimal compared to the times you give it back. Okay. And then when you go out for a walk, make sure that you're still using the martingale collar and use the structured walk exercise that I showed you today. You want to do that at each time you go out for a walk, and make sure to try to reduce the amount of times that he is on a leash where he can be pulling. So try to make sure he's out in the fence yard, in the gated area, so he doesn't have to be on a leash and he can run and play without having to be on the leash, so it's not kind of then negating the fact that we're teaching him how to not pull when he's not in the backyard. The other thing that I want to encourage you to do is have the kiddos pick one trick a week, and they're responsible that week for teaching him that trick. They can look up on YouTube all different fun tricks like how to dance, how to spin a circle, roll over, do a little army crawl. He's really fast learner, so I think they'll have a lot of fun with it. And then at the end of the week, they get to demonstrate it and teach everyone else how to do it, and then they rotate. Each week, one of the kids picks a trick to work on with him. And over a couple of months, he's going to master so many different tricks, and that will only reinforce for him to be looking to all of the members of the family as leaders and him in a follower position. I also want to remind you to only give him 3 minutes maximum to eat, and he's going to be eating in the morning and in the evening. Make sure you always eat before him, so if you don't have a chance to have a meal before you feed him, grab something crunchy, so it's something like a chip or a baby carrot, and eat that right before you feed him. At least 3 bites of something crunchy, and that will satisfy you eating before him, because dogs eat in the order of their rank. And I also wanted to remind you that you can look for Himalayans, bully sticks, and freeze some carrots for him to chew on while he's going through the teething process. All right, so this is his roadmap to success, and remember that everything you do trains your dog, only sometimes you mean it.